Hi guys, welcome back to a collection video. So after doing my Xbox One collection with obviously the Xbox Series X coming out, I obviously thought I'd do my PS4 collection as well with the PS5 coming out. It's nowhere near as big as the Xbox One collection, but we've got some decent games. I mostly go for the only on PlayStation games, so PlayStation exclusives for my collection, and we've got a few collector's editions, so I'm going to chuck them in this one because there's not as many as I do have on my Xbox One. So without further ado, here we go, my PS4 collection thus far. Now I was quite late on getting my PlayStation 4, and it weren't until God of War came out I decided to get one. So it is just the basic PS4, so just a basic one, 500 gig. But yeah, it does the job. Like I say, I only play the exclusives on it, don't use as much as my Xbox. But yeah, there is our box, all still pristine, nice and new. I was thinking about upgrading to a PS4 Pro, but I'll probably just go for a PS5 at some point now. I'm not interested in getting one just yet, but that's on the cards in the future. So, there's no more gumph to get out of the way. It's literally just the games and collector's editions. So, let's kick off. Now, first one, and it's quite a theme with my PS4 games, it's still sealed. I have a lot of sealed games, so I've just not got around to playing them yet, and I've just left them sealed for whatever reason. First one is Anima Gate of Memories. Now, I know nothing about this game. It looked interesting, and I got it really cheap. Like I say, it is still sealed. It's just some kind of RPG, and that is all I know about that one. So, if you've played it, let me know. Is it any good? Next one, again, I've got this really cheap, and I'm glad I did. It's Origami. So this is an awesome game. Really enjoyed it, and for how cheap you can get it, definitely worth picking up. I platinumed this one. As you can see, I don't have many trophies. I'm on 5 platinums. This is one of them. Yeah, just really enjoyed it. It reminded me a lot of Tenshu, kind of like. And it's recently just come out as Games with Gold on the Xbox. I'm playing through it again at the minute as well, with the DLC. So yeah, really enjoyed that. That's worth picking up. And then one of the Atelier games, I've got quite a few on the PS3, so I've got one on the PS4, and it's Ferris, The Alchemist, and The Mysterious Journey. I've got loads of these games, but I've not actually properly played them yet. I've tested them and given it a quick go, but yeah, not played them too much, so I can't tell you much about that one either. As again, will be a theme with many of these games. It's really dank outside and dark, so I've had to have the light on with the light in front of me, so the lights could be all over the place, I'm afraid, on this one. Next one, again, still sealed. A game I have on, I think, the Dreamcast. So I'm guessing this is some kind of sequel, or in the same vein as the game, and it's Berserk and the Band of the Hawk. So the Dreamcast one was kind of a hack and slash, so I'm guessing this is probably going to be kind of the same thing. It plays Guts and other characters from the Band of the Hawk. 2 hours of anime footage included. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you much more because I haven't played it, but yeah, hack and slash on the Dreamcast, enjoyed it, so I got that cheap. I picked that up as well, and you don't actually come across that much. In fact, I don't think I've seen it since I picked that one up. Obviously, the obligatory Bloodborne, which I got with the console. Very close to platinum this, actually. It's one of the only kind of, if you like, Souls style games that I finished. So I have completed it with one ending. I know there's multiple endings and more stuff to do, but really enjoyed this. It's probably one of the better ones. It just kept me going. Yeah, really enjoyed that. So onto that one. One I recently picked up, a kind of special edition. It's called the Black Edition of Daymare 1998, and it kind of follows the vein of the old Resident Evils. So survival horror, a lot like the classic Resident Evil games. I have played it quite a bit, was enjoying what I've played of it so far. Then our first collector's editions, I think we'll do these as we go along. Days Gone, so this is my second platinum that we're going to look at. So yeah, nice steelbook on this that came with the collector's edition. Absolutely, thoroughly enjoyed that game. What a game, it's fantastic. You think you're near the end and the game just keeps going and going and going. And then you unlock a whole new part of the map, which is as big as the first part you've been in. Fantastic. But yeah, we've got the collector's edition. I'm not going to be opening them. They are on my channel. I've done unboxing videos if you are interested in what's inside, so go check them out. But yeah, there's our first big box collector's edition that we've got. Next, onto a nice steelbook and a game I've been playing and need to get back to finishing, and that is Death Stranding, the new Hideo Kojima game. Very bizarre game. It's a lot like Marmite. People say you either love it or hate it. Nice steelbook. I was actually really enjoying it for what it was, but I need to get back into it and play a bit more because I've not got that far on it actually. So I need to finish that. This came with the console, I believe, so it's still sealed. Destiny 2. I've got it on the Xbox as well, so I might even move that on. I'm not sure yet, I'm not decided. Then Dragon Quest 11, Echoes of Elusive Age. Played this quite a bit, really enjoying it. Nice RPG, graphically stunning, looks absolutely fantastic. This is edition of Light Edition, which came with a load of extras. Then we have a nice little collector's edition as well. So we've got the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is my theme in the background. I've turned the music off in case I get banned for whatever reason or striked against it. But the music is absolutely phenomenal. Every time I turn my PlayStation on, I'll just sit and listen to the music for a bit because it's just so good with this theme. But yeah, Final Fantasy Remake, I did enjoy it. I know a few people were umming and ahhing about it. That comes in the deluxe edition there with some extras and some bonus DLC and what have you. I've talked about it before, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was just a bit bland graphically, but it's all set in Midgard, so there wasn't really much they could do with it. But we'll move on. So, big Final Fantasy fan, so we've got the Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remaster, which I think I own about 3 times now, after recently picking up on the Switch. Yeah, I really liked X. X-2, not as much, with the whole dress sphere thing, but I did finish both. I need to get back to finishing that version of it, actually. I was streaming it a while back. And one I've not played on my PS4 yet, because I was waiting to finish 10, but we've got Final Fantasy 12, the limited edition steelbook, which comes in a slipcase as well. Really nice steelbook on that one. I recently picked this up on the Switch as well, so I own this game like 3 times as well. Yeah, looking forward to getting back into that one. The game I got my console for, so I got it with the console. God of War. This is my 3rd platinum we have so far. What a game. One of my favourite games of all time. I'm putting it out there. Just absolutely phenomenal. After just sitting and playing through all the God of War games back to back from PS2, PS3, and then finish up on this. Yeah, cannot wait for a sequel to this. It's just so good. Am I losing my screen? Where's my pad? Great stuff, there we are. We're back on, we're back in. Right, so new game to my collection. I've not even done this in a pickups video yet. I got this in Black Friday and I can't wait to play this, but I'm playing another game first, which we'll get to, and then this will be the next game I play. Ghost of Tsushima. Tsushima, sorry, Ghost of Tsushima, that's how you pronounce it, I think. Yeah, this looks right up my alley. Playing as a kind of samurai, almost ninja open world game. Graphically looks stunning from the videos I've seen, so I can't wait to get this on. With only having a 500 gig PS4, it's a struggle to keeping games on there and what I have to take on and off to play. The game I'm playing at the minute, I had to delete 3 games just to get it on, so it's been a bit of a pain. I don't know if you can see. You might not see what I've been playing there. We'll get to that. This is installed. Really enjoying this as well. Another one I need to get back to. Horizon Zero Dawn, it's complete edition with the DLC. Yeah, really enjoying this. So yeah, I need to get back to finishing that really. A series I've not yet played. I want to finish it on the PS3 before I get to this one, but it's Infamous Second Son. Kind of an open world, third person, superhero-esque game. Well, you have superpowers. I don't think you're really a superhero, but yeah, it looks interesting, so we'll get around to that at some point. And in the same vein, I need to do the PS2 and the PS3 games before I get onto this one. Killzone Shadowfall. This was really cheap as well, which is why I picked it up. I think it was like $5, maybe even less. Obviously, first-person shooter. Another game that I kind of bought the console for and I just haven't got around to playing. I've played the prologue and that's it, so I need to get back to this one. The Last Guardian. Yeah, visually looks amazing. I like the other games in their kind of style and vein, the Ico and the Shadow of the Colossus, so I should enjoy this one. We'll get that on. I'll put that after Ghost of Tsushima, I think, and that'll be the next one I play. Then the game I'm currently playing. Yeah, really enjoying what I've played so far. I'm a good chunk of the way through the game now. The Last of Us Part 2. Had to be. I waited for this because I wanted the slipcover with the steel tin. I didn't pre-order one, so I've managed to come across this in a CX and pick it up in great condition. So yeah, that's what I'm playing at the minute. I'm really enjoying it as well. Awesome game. Medieval, the remaster remake. I have played this quite a bit as well. Done the first few levels. Enjoying getting back to this because I loved it on the PS1. So that's in there. A game I got cheap and just picked on a whim. I've played through the prologue of it. Seems interesting. I'll go back to it when I've done my other games. But it's Monkey King. Hero is back. Yeah, third person kind of, I suppose, hack and slash. You go around beating stuff up. Seems alright. A little adventure game. Got this was like £2. I picked loads of these up when this came out. You could trade them in for more than what I bought them for. But I did keep one. That's Mighty Number 9. Quite a few people know about this game. Kind of a bad Mega Man, if you like. It's got some extras and posters and art books in there as well. Another one, I kind of bought the PlayStation for the PlayStation, but then recently it came out on the Xbox as well, and I played through and completed it on the Xbox. I haven't actually completed it on the PlayStation 4, but I will go back and do it because I did enjoy it. Nier Automata. This is the Day 1 edition. A lot of people got confused with this. Because of the way the game plays, you have to complete it and play through it multiple times to understand the story. Playing through it once the first time only takes a few hours, but then you have to replay it and more of the story unlocks every time you play, and you play as different characters the more you play through it. So it requires multiple playthroughs to actually experience the full game, and is well worth doing because it's a fantastic game. Next collector's edition we've got is Ni no Kuni 2. I hate these big banners on the bottom of this. It really ruins the artwork on it. Really enjoyed the first one on the PS3, which I need to get around to finishing again before I can start that one. But I do have the King's Edition, Big Box Collector's Edition. Again, this is on my channel, unboxed. So, yeah, it'll be there somewhere. So we'll pop that down there. Next one up is Nioh, however you want to pronounce it. A kind of Souls game with samurais and that kind of stuff. So I thought this would be my kind of thing. I have played through it quite a bit, and again, need to get back to it. I just kept getting distracted by achievement challenges and stuff and going back to my Xbox. But yeah, I need to get that. And I need to get the second one as well. I don't actually have that yet. Next little collector's edition we've got, and I think I'm only 1 or 2 trophies away from platinum this as well, so I need to get back to this. It's just a couple of collectibles. The Order, 1886. Knew absolutely nothing about this going into it. Got it really cheap on a deal, so I picked it up to give it a go, and really enjoyed it. Thought it was a great game. Quite short, but well worth playing through for the price you could get. And I got the Blackwater edition as well to go with that afterwards, because I enjoyed it so much. I found that not long after I picked it up. A game I think I will be moving on, because I've got it on the Xbox One and I've played and finished it. So still sealed. This came with the console as well as the deal I got. Is Prey. It is a good game. First person shooter. It was a bit of a shame they rebooted it, the series, and didn't have a proper sequel to the Prey that came out on the Xbox 360. It may have come out on the PS3 as well. That was a bit of a shame. It was a complete reboot of the franchise, but yeah, did enjoy it. First person shooter, set up in kind of space on a space shuttle, plenty of twists and turns, and have these aliens that kind of mimic stuff, so you don't know if a cup is an alien or something like that. It's a bit like, if you've ever seen the Red Dwarf episode Polymorph, it's kind of a bit like that, where it can literally turn into anything. Great fun. Great stuff. Yeah, game I really want to play, not got around to yet. Secret of Mana, kind of remaster on the PS4. RPG, looks good. I will give it a go at some point. Game I absolutely had to get. One of my favourite games of all time on the Dreamcast, on the Xbox. Shenmue 3. We got the Day 1 edition, standard game. Plus, as getting it on Day 1, we got that nice steelbook as well. And then after, because I didn't get it on Day 1, because I didn't realise and didn't pre-order it, but we got the collector's edition off a friend afterwards. So that comes with all them extras, and that is in a big pickups collector's video I did not too long ago, and it does have some of these other collector's editions I'm going to show you in it as well. Then a game I have twice because I messed up. I picked it up, I think I picked this one up first, so it's still sealed. It's Star Ocean, Integrity and Faithlessness, because I wanted obviously to play it with the RPG. But then after I picked it up and I got that cheap, like I say, it's still sealed, so I'll probably move this one on. I noticed there was a steelbook, so I then picked up the steelbook as well. Not a great steelbook, but I do like my steelbook, so I had to get that. Not played that at all yet. I have played some of the Star Ocean games though. Another Tales of game that was exclusive to the PS4, I believe. So pick this up, again cheap, and not played it yet. This one is Tales of Berseria. Still need to finish Tales of Vesperia on the 360 actually. But yeah, it looks good, so we'll get around to that. Then we have a nice steelbook on this one. After playing again through the entire series back to back from the PS3, we ended up with Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Absolutely great series. Obviously took the mantle of kind of the Tomb Raider genre and made it its own. Really enjoyed it. Then we went on to Uncharted Lost Legacy, which was kind of the a little add-on to it, where you play as the female characters in a more, it's kind of, some of it's kind of open worldy. But yeah, did enjoy it. I've completed both of them. Then finishing up, I believe, we have one more game actually, it's not in here. The Day 1 edition of World of Final Fantasy. Not played it yet, don't know much about it, but it's a Final Fantasy game, so I had to pick it up. I'll get around to playing that. And one we did miss, you may have noticed in the S's, that's because I don't have it out yet. It's still in the box, because I bought it cheap, I've played it, finished it, and he won achievement, I keep saying, one trophy for the platinum on it, but then I picked up the collector's edition, so I sold on my normal version of it, so my version of the game is in this box because it's a steelbook, and this was in the collector's video that I did with the Shenmue, and that is the Spider-Man, obviously, game, which comes in the collector's edition, has a nice figurine statue with this as well, Spider-Man on top of all the villains. But yeah, that has a red steelbook in it as well. So we have the Spider-Man, and I think, there we are, we're losing our picture again. That is all my games so far. So what we're on, about 35, 36 games. Like I said, there's a couple I might move on, a lot of sealed games. But let me know, any games I'm missing that I should be looking to pick up, exclusive to the PS4, because if there's on multiple consoles I will tend to get them on the Xbox. But yeah, Neo 2 I'm definitely looking at picking up. And yeah, 5 Platinums, I can't remember what the other 2 are. I think there's some on the PS3 actually, which is why they're there. Yeah, my little trophy collection, 37 golds, 136 silver, 563 bronze. As you can see, I don't play it as much as my Xbox, but we are getting there, getting on them trophies. I'm going to get back to my Last of Us 2 that I'm enjoying. I'm just checking I have showed everything, because I'm a pain bugger for missing stuff out, but I think we've got everything. So hope you enjoy, guys. There's my collection video for 2020 of my PS4. Let me know what you thought. Let's have a chat about some of the games in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys, and bye for now.